welcome or welcome back. My name is Christy and I own a small crochet business called Christy's Cozy Stitches. This week I'm going to be working on custom orders. So the first order I'm trying to complete by tomorrow, and I've already gotten started on it because I need to ship it off and have it there in time for Easter because it's for Easter baskets. The second order has, I believe, 5 items, maybe 6 items, and they're all plushies. And then for the first order, I already have the Ladybug finished. I only have to put the circles on the wings, and I actually purchased some felt. I just need to cut those circles out and use some fabric glue, and this one will be complete. And I've started on the unicorn for the first order. So the first order includes the Ladybug, a unicorn, mini sitting dragon, and a horse. The mini sitting dragon and the horse I've never done before. The Ladybug, it was my first time doing it. As always, any of the items that I mention in this video, I will share in the descriptions below. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and join this community that I'm creating. On this channel, I share all things crochet, from market prep to market day vlogs, mystery jar challenges, and even custom orders. And I would love for you to join me and my community. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I am going to continue working on the unicorn plush. This is a Splooting unicorn. The pattern is by Crochet by Jenna. Honestly, she's one of my favorite crocheters. Honestly, she's one of my favorite crocheters. I have the body finished so far. They wanted a purple unicorn. So far I have the body complete and I have the arms and legs complete. I started working on the head. So once I complete the head, I have the snout, 2 ears, the horn, and the tendrils, and then we can start putting all the pieces together. And I found these really cute eyes. I'm hoping they'll be big enough. They are 20mm safety eyes, but they're so pretty. Frosted rose. And I cannot remember who I ordered these from. I don't want to say. I will put in the descriptions below who the safety eyes are from, but these are just so pretty, and I think they'll look so nice up against the purple. I think it'll look really pretty. So my goal today is to finish the unicorn and the sitting dragon and at least get started on the horse. And that way I can complete the horse tomorrow, print out a shipping label, get everything packaged up and get it shipped out so it's there in time for Easter. And then that way I can start on the next order. So it's going to be a busy week of crochet. It is currently 11:56 where I live, so I'm getting a little bit of a later start, but that's okay. I'm gonna go eat lunch really quick, go ahead and knock that out of the way, and then get started on crocheting. That way I can see how much I can get done before I have to go pick up my daughter from school in a little bit, and then I'll come back and crochet some more. All right, I'll see you guys soon. I got the eyes on, I have the snout made, so now I'm gonna start sewing these pieces together. All right, so it's 1:16. That means it took me about 16 minutes to make both the ears and get the horn crocheted on. So this is what it's looking like so far. Now I need to work on the mane and tail frills, or I call them tendrils. I don't know, what do you call them? Frills, tendrils, hair, I don't know. So now I'm going to work on those, and then I'll get those sewn on along with the legs and arms, and hopefully I will have that done before I need to leave here in about an hour to go run an errand and pick up my daughter. Time I got the frills completed They took about 2 minutes each, so about 18 minutes for all 9. Now I just have to get these and the arms and legs sewn onto the unicorn, and then I will have that one complete. So let's try a little transition. And she's finished. Look how pretty. The multicolor frills for the hair with the multicolor fur around the feet and arms. I just can't get over it. So cute. So cute. Okay, so the unicorn is done. The ladybug just needs spots. I am leaving to pick up my daughter from school and then run a quick errand. And when I get home, I'm going to get started on the standing dragon, mini standing dragon. I still have to pick the colors I'm going to do for that one, but we have 2 of 4 items done for the first order. My goal ideally would be to get all 4 items finished, done today. That way I can package them up and ship them out tomorrow. If that doesn't happen, at the very latest, finishing off tomorrow to ship out tomorrow afternoon. All right, I'll see you guys when I get back. I am back from picking my daughter up from school. I did run a few errands, one of which included running into Hobby Lobby, and I want to show you guys my haul real quick. I know this wasn't originally part of the video, but I have been wanting to make some stitch markers that I can sell on my, or in my Etsy shop. And so today, one of the brands I like, they had a bunch of new charms. Not only that, but they were 50% off. So I kind of went a little bit crazy, but look how cute these are. So this brand is Hello Happy. And this one, they have like cute little dogs. And then I found a cute little coffee mug. These. I got some gummy bears. Let's see. Oh no, one's missing. I'm gonna have to look in my bag. Gummy bears. And then, because we are dog people, this one has dogs and cats. But how cute are those? And I can mix and match them with a few of these to make a couple sets of stitch markers. And then I found this one that has like a pretzel and bagel, or croissant. Pretzel and croissant. And I was thinking putting it with a little coffee cup, which would be super cute. And where's the one I had? This one I thought with the flower and the heart could be really cute with this little coffee cup because it has the heart in it. And then I found these also, cute little pendants. Oh, there we go. I also found these. Like, how cute are those? They're the cutest things ever, so I'm excited. And then I grabbed a few claw clasps. Or lobster clasps. I grabbed 12 millimeters, 14 millimeters, and 18 millimeters. And then these just came in from Amazon, and I thought these were so cute. They're kind of like retro looking, which I just thought, like, seriously, a Game Boy. And then, so I can mix and match these. You have a smaller version of it. You have a little bicycle. And I'll link the link to these below as well, because these are on Amazon. And then little camera. But these could even be cute charms that you add to keychains if you make crochet plushie keychains. A little Vespa or a moped. A cassette tape. And I think that's all the different variations, but like literally the cutest. And I just have to add some little rings to them and then add them to the claw clasps. So I am hoping to get some of these made this week. I don't know if I'll have any made for this video or not. If I do, then I will definitely show them to you and hopefully get them listed in my Etsy shop. And then also possibly, potentially take them to markets, because you do get crocheters at your markets. You get people who come to your markets and they're like, oh, I crochet. And I've had some people ask me about patterns, and I'll usually show it to them, or, you know, tell them if it's a free pattern, I'll show them who to follow on Instagram. If it's a paid pattern, I'll tell them who I got it from. Because, I mean, if someone loves to crochet and they like one of the patterns I make and they want to go make it, absolutely I'm going to help them out. There's no reason to gatekeep. We're all here to support the love of crochet in whatever form that is. So now that I'm home, I am gonna have to feed my dogs soon. I don't think that's going back in there. I'm gonna have to feed my dogs soon and get started on the sitting dragon. So let me go get started on that. I'm hoping to get it finished tonight. I don't know if I'll record anymore tonight because the light in the room isn't the greatest. I mean, it's okay right now. I do still have natural light. I live in South Texas. We live a little further, I wouldn't really say further west, but the sun doesn't set here until about 8:30 right now. In the summertime, it's 9:30. So I get light for quite a bit of time, and where my office sits is actually the side of the house where the sun is going down. So if I have enough light and I get the dragon finished, then I'll show it to you. If not, you guys will get to see it tomorrow. And then I also bought some stuff because I'm trying to reorganize my office. I sold the keyboard that was over in this corner just because we weren't using it, and I went and bought this cute shelf. Let me show it to you. This cute shelf at Marshall's. I found it at Marshall's, and I absolutely love it because the color goes really well with my desk. And then I have one cubby over there where I'm starting to put my yarn, and I bought another 9 cubby shelf from Target, and I'm gonna stack it on top. So I'm hoping that by next week I will have my office set up and organized, but I feel like I'm still not gonna have 100% enough room because there's the packaging and shipping station that I need to kind of create, and I have it a little bit over here, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, well, let me get going. I really need to get started crocheting because I do have a lot to finish, and I will see you guys later. It's the next morning. I've got my coffee. I did get started on the dragon last night. I switched gears a little bit and decided to go with a different dragon pattern than what I originally planned. And I am using this Premier Parfait Chunky Blue. The name of this one is Blue. For some reason on camera, it looks like a lot brighter blue than what it does in person. In person, it just looks like a normal blue. So last night I got the tail done and 4 of the legs, and then I started on the body, but it started to get late. I needed to get my daughter to bed, and once it gets past a certain time and my eyes are tired, there is no point in me continuing on with a project, because if I do, I'm going to end up the next morning having to frog whatever work I did the night before anyways. So I decided I would just take a break and start with a fresh set of eyes today. So I did get started on the body, and I stopped at the point where I'm going to have to start putting the legs on. I am getting an earlier start this morning, which is great. It's currently 8:18. I have my coffee ready to go, and I'm going to get started on the dragon. My goal today is to finish the dragon, finish the horse. That way this afternoon I can get it all packaged up and ready to ship off to my customer. So I will see you guys in a little bit as I continue making progress on the dragon. It is 8:51 and I've gotten some of the body. All of the legs are on, and then I have the tail on. So I'm just going to continue with the body. Have the body with the tail and the legs and the neck. I have the head, and I have the two small horns, or sorry, 2 big horns, the 2 small horns, this part that goes on the tail. I have the 2 wings, so now I just need to sew everything together, and then the dragon will be done and complete. And I just have the horse to finish today, so that hopefully I can get it shipped off this evening. If not this evening, then first thing tomorrow, but my goal is today. It is currently 11:16, so dropping stuff. I'm hoping to have these sewn on by 11:30, 11:40-ish. Then I can take a short break, take my dogs out, and get started on the horse. so the dragon is finished. I'm so excited. And guys, this turned out so much bigger than I thought it would. But how nice is this? It definitely took a little bit of time. I did have to take a break to take my dogs out. It's 12:26 now. But yeah, look at this. Look at the wings. I love this color blue. It looks so good. I hope the person that receives it loves it as much as I do. But that is the third item that is ready to go. I'm going to take a quick lunch break and figure out what colors I'm going to use for the horse. And then as soon as I'm finished, I'm going to come back and get started on it. I'm really hoping to finish it today. Like I said, I would love to get it finished before I go to pick up my daughter from school, because then I can package it up and ship it off. But I may actually have to stop because this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And between this and the unicorn and the ladybug, and then I'm not sure how big the horse is going to turn out, I may actually have to get a bigger box to ship these items in, since they're all going to the same place. My goal is to get it finished today, and if I do have to go buy another shipping box, then I'll ship it out first thing in the morning and come home and package it up this evening. But guys, how cute is that? I think I'm gonna have to make one of these for my market. It was definitely a labor of love, but this I think would do really well at one of my markets, so I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, I am getting ready to get started on the horse pattern, and I'm super excited because this is the first time I've made a horse. And so the colors that I chose, I'm going to use this for the main body. It's a Premier Parfait Chunky. I believe this one is Acorn. And then I think this is either chocolate or teddy bear. This is chocolate because teddy bear is a little bit lighter. So chocolate for the hooves. And then I'm going to use this on the hooves, or on the legs also, and on the facial features a little bit. So yeah, I think these three colors will look really good together, and I'm excited to see how the horse turns out. So I will show you as I make progress and let you guys see what I get made. I'm trying to see how much I can get done in the next hour. So I will come back in about an hour and show you guys what I've been able to complete before I have to leave to go pick up my daughter. Okay, so I'm about to leave to get my daughter. It's been almost an hour. I did not get as much done as I thought I would on the horse, only because I got distracted doing some other stuff. Like I needed to put in an order when I chose the colors for the horse. I realized some colors I needed, so I had to put in an order for Premier Parfait Chunky. But I did get the legs, so 4 legs complete, and I've started working on the body. I'm going to leave it here, and then when I get back, I'm gonna finish working on the body. Actually, when I get back, I'm gonna do a quick Peloton ride because I need to do my workout today. And then I am going to try to work on this some more, unless my daughter needs some help with homework. I also need to run to the store after I pick her up and grab a box that will fit all of these items. So I may get a couple different sizes just to make sure I have what I need, so that when I finish this tonight, I can package it up and have it ready to ship off in the morning. It's Thursday morning. I stayed up last night until probably 11, a little after 11. I wanted to finish working on the horse's body, which I got complete, and you can see it's stuffed. It looks kind of crazy. And then I have the head done. For this one, because it is going to a kid that's under 3, I am going to embroider the eyes. So for the horse, I still have to sew on the head, embroider the eyes, and get the mane and the tail made. So I'm going to get started working on that, and then I will show you guys when it is complete. But I'm loving the colors and how they're turning out together, and I think this is going to be so cute. I'm back, and I've completed the first order, which was 4 items. A unicorn, a horse, a ladybug, and a dragon. And when I left you last, I was working on the horse. I did finish it, but forgot to actually record the finished product once I got done, because I needed to get it shipped out to my customer. So I got it packaged up and shipped out. But I will show you guys a picture either here or here of the finished product, or I can link the Instagram reel that I created of the finished product. But now I'm getting ready to start on the second order for a customer, and this one also has several items in the order. So the first one that I'm going to start with is the axolotl. It's a sitting axolotl, and this pattern actually was originally made with Premier Parfait chunky yarn, but the customer actually wants it to be a little bit bigger. And so because of that, I am going to be using for the first time, and I'm so excited, the Premier Parfait plush. And I've already messaged the customer, and these are the colors she chose, which are grapefruit and spearmint, and I think they're gonna look so pretty together. So I'm gonna do that to try and make it bigger. And then I chose, we'll see, I may need smaller safety eyes, but I'm thinking these will be the right size. So I chose these safety eyes, which I think will be very pretty for the axolotl. She also purchased with her order a plushie that I already have made, which is the tropical goldfish that I featured in my last video where the jar decided some of the items that I made. So she's gonna get the tropical goldfish. I'm gonna get started on the axolotl. I'll try to record a little bit of the footage of me working on that a little bit, and then I will definitely show you guys the final product. I'm hoping to get this one completed this evening. That way tomorrow I can start working on a dragon that she wants, and then if I get the dragon done tomorrow, I'll also work on the unicorn. But I think I probably will only get one done tomorrow, and so I will probably work on the unicorn Monday, but my goal is to have that done for her. And so I need to get started on this. It is currently like after 7 p.m. here. Let me check, what time is it? Yes, it's currently 7:09, so I would love to have this done by 10. It's my first time working with this yarn. I don't know if I'll have it done by 10. We'll see. It depends on how many times I get distracted or need to divert my attention to something else that's happening at home. So we will see, but let me get started on this. It is Sunday, and I'm going to show you what I finished for the axolotl, the sitting axolotl. I did not get as much finished as I wanted to last night. I just had other things I needed to do around the house, and so I did not get finished. But I did get 2 little legs, and then the 2 arms, and the tail complete. I stopped there because I was getting tired, and once I start making the body, I start sewing these into it or crocheting them into it, because this is a low sew pattern. And so with crocheting these into the body, I didn't want to make any mistakes, and when I'm tired I make mistakes and then I have to frog it and I have to redo what I tried to do last night. It's Tuesday morning. I did finish the axolotl, and here it is. I love the colors. So the color is grapefruit for the main body from Premier Parfait, and it's the plush yarn. And then I used spearmint for these. And then I have the cute little sinker eyes. And these, I believe, I'll have to look and see who these sinker eyes were from, because I just ordered some and I'm gonna have to order more. But I ordered from 2 different sellers on Etsy, so I'll also link them below so that you can see them. But how cute is this? So now I just need to make the dragon, and the customer requested a dragon kind of in Japanese colors, so gold, red, and cream. I have the cream I'm going to use, and it's Premier Parfait Chunky, and then I have red, and the color is Candy Apple. Yes, Candy Apple. And then I have this color of yellow, which is the closest thing I could find to gold. And I believe it's Maize, M-A-I-Z-E. I believe that's the name of the color of this one. So these are the colors I'm going to use for the dragon. I am going to go get started on it, because ideally I would love to finish the dragon today and finish the unicorn, but we will see. Yesterday I had high hopes. Yesterday I did not do much crocheting other than being able to finish the axolotl because life. My husband is off on Mondays, and so yesterday we were going nonstop between pulling weeds, backwashing our pool maintenance, me having to place a grocery order, pick up groceries, put away groceries, planning and cooking dinner, picking up and dropping off my daughter, or dropping off and picking up my daughter from school, and all the things that go along with just adulting. And so, and then I got home and had to cook dinner and then get my daughter off to her volleyball game. Then by the time we got home from that, it was time to get her settled for the evening, and I was just wiped out and exhausted. So luckily I did finish the axolotl, which I was very happy about. I was hoping to start on the dragon yesterday. That did not happen. So I'm going to get started on it today. And I'm not sure what size eyes I need for this one just yet. So I believe I'm going to use 20 millimeter. And if I do, I'm thinking of the Sunset Spice for the eyes. But if I decide not to use those, I also have, see if I can get this package opened. I also have this color. Now these are 18, so I don't think that I would want to use the 18 millimeter. They might be too small, but we'll check and see. But I have this, which is a green color. And then in 20 millimeter, I have this blue and this purple. Now, definitely not the purple, but right now I think it's between the Sunset Spice and the blue mainly. And then possibly the green if they don't look too small. But I'm leaning more towards the Sunset Spice for this one. So let me get started on the dragon. I will try to record a little bit of the process of me crocheting it and then give you guys updates as I'm getting it done. I'm going to try and time myself and see how long it takes me to make the dragon. And I'm going to try and start doing that more consistently when I make a plushie for the first time. Okay, I am back. I have started on the dragon and I have completed 4 feet. And that took me 29 minutes and 32 seconds. So I'm going to move on to the head. I got the head done, and this took about 24 minutes and 58 seconds for the head. So now I'm going to get started working on the body. I did decide to go with the Sunset Spice eyes. This pattern actually called for 25 millimeter eyes, but I don't have any 25 millimeters, so I did the 20 millimeter. But I thought that the Sunset Spice would look really nice, especially since we're using the red, cream, and yellow for gold, like a darker yellow. And so I think these eyes will look really nice. So I'm going to get started on the body. Okay, I'm about to leave to go pick up my daughter. I did get the body of the dragon made, and it took me 50 minutes and 5 seconds. I'm stopping at the round where I will start on the tail of the dragon. So as soon as I get back, I'll start on that and record how long it takes. But I think it's so pretty so far. It's so pretty. I love the color. Now it is 5:39 and I'm gonna start working on the tail, and I'm hoping that I'll at least have that part done before my chicken finishes in the air fryer. So let me get started on this, and I will come back in just a bit to show you guys more progress. So the head, the neck, the body, and the tail are complete. I still have to make the horns. I need to do, it's optional, but I'm gonna do it. There's a detail that I can put on the body going down the tail, and then I need to sew on the legs and add the dagger part to the tail. So this is where I'll start adding the other colors, the yellow and the cream color. And that took me 16 minutes and 12 seconds to finish the tail. So now I'm going to go eat dinner and then I will come back and try to finish crocheting the horns, the wings. I think I forgot to mention the wings. The wings, get all the different pieces crocheted, and then that way I can start assembling and sewing everything together. But I think he's turning out really nicely. Hey guys, okay, I am back and it is Wednesday morning. I stayed up until about midnight last night working on the dragon. And I actually changed something this morning because the original yellow that I was using when I got finished with the yellow details, I felt like it looked too Ronald McDonald yellow and not like a golden yellow. And then I realized I had used the wrong color. And so I looked at my yarn wall and found this one and chose to use this one. So this is the maize color, if I'm not mistaken. But the dragon is done. It took me 3.5 hours to complete. But like, seriously, look at the tail. Look how, oh, like, I can't even. I mean, it's like when someone goes fishing and they hold up like their catch. Like, this thing is so cute. And look at those eyes. Those eyes are perfect. Perfect with the gold, cream, and red. So this was definitely a labor of love. This was a custom, or this was an order from a customer who lives here locally. So now I have her axolotl finished. I have her dragon finished. I have her goldfish. I have the goldfish already done because she's purchasing that one. And now I have to work on the unicorn. I need to go and make a quick reel that I can, or a short video that I can use for Instagram and YouTube of the dragon. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, and then I'm gonna get started on the unicorn, and then I'll come back and show you guys. So I have the front legs and the back legs done, and now I am getting ready to start on the body. So far I have the horn on the head, I have the body, I have the ears made, so I'm gonna get those sewn on next, and then I have the legs done. And once I get all of that, I've got to start working on the mane and tail tendrils, and so I'm going to use this color for that. Let me go and try to finish up this unicorn, and then I will show you guys when I'm finished what it looks like. So let's see. I know earlier in the video I tried some transitions. We'll see if they actually work out when I start editing, but let's see if we can do a little transition here for you guys with editing magic. Look at her, she is done. So I got the purple unicorn finished last night. I'm going to deliver all of her items to her today because she actually lives in my neighborhood. And so it'll be a quick delivery when I go to pick up my daughter or if I have to go run errands. But how cute is she? This is the second purple unicorn that I have made, and it's the mini Splooting unicorn by Crochet by Jenna. And I absolutely love the pattern. And there are so many different ways that you can make your unicorn personal to what you love or your customer loves, which is what I like a lot. And so, but how cute. And the sinker eyes are this purple. I'm obsessed. And I actually think I want to try my hand at making a pink one because I think that would be adorable. I love pink. But yeah, so she is finished, which means this customer's order is complete and we are at the end of this video. I cannot show you all the items again, or I can't do a recap of all the items that I had made for the first order, other than to tell you it was one of these. It was a blue dragon, a horse, and a ladybug. And I can link a short that I created that shows me packaging up that order. If you guys want to see it, you can go check that out. I'll put it in the descriptions below. But let me show you everything that this customer ordered that I'm about to deliver to her today. So we have the purple splooting unicorn, like precious. And then we have the sitting axolotl, the dragon, which, I mean, seriously, with the dagger tail, obsessed. And I love the sinker eyes with this one. The color is Sunset Spice, but it's like this golden color that pairs perfectly with this. And then she ordered the Goldfish, which I actually already had, so I didn't have to make it. But all of the items she ordered were pretty big items, so it took a little bit. And you can kind of see the eyes on that. That completes this customer's order. But this is going to be the end of this video because I feel like it's already getting pretty long. And you guys got to see, you know, a little bit of my process of doing custom orders. And I hope that you liked this video. I'm really wanting to build this community. I love crocheting. It is a way for me to honor my son because he was so supportive of this crochet business. If you love crochet, if you love market vlogs, market prep videos, packing videos, yarn hauls, custom order videos, all things crochet, I would love for you to join my community. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I still can't believe that like people actually watch my videos. It's so exciting every time I see that someone else has watched, and I get even more excited when someone comments on the video. I love interacting with you guys. I love getting to chat with you guys. So feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. Feel free to give me ideas of the types of videos that you want to see. And again, I would love for you to be a part of this community, and please reach out and let me know what you think. All right. I'll see you guys next time.